Over the past few months, Laikipia County has hit the news headlines over numerous cases of insecurity, mainly due to invasions of ranches and privately owned lands. KTN News spoke to one ranch owner whose property was recently destroyed, and this is the story.
Past few months, an escalation of attacks and invasions on private property has brewed tension and fear. Property has been set ablaze, animals stolen, ranchers shot at. Kifuko Estate in Rumuruti was recently on the receiving end of such an attack. Through the eyes of one of its proprietors, Maria Dodds, the picture of their woes is painted clearly.
These invasions on these farms started a while ago. It has just it's escalated and become a big issue recently. But even last year there were troubles. Our next door neighbor, the Moai family, had troubles, I think as far back as late 2015.
According to Maria, the attacks began way before the drought was even reported.
And in September it wasn't even dry. This isn't kiangasi and nyasi.
Her brother, who was running the estate, died after succumbing to injuries sustained during a plane accident.
We buried my brother here at the farm. We had a stock theft on the very same day. Now, yeah. Now, that tells you something in itself. From then, things escalated. Within 10 days or 12 days, I don't know exactly without looking it up, but within 10, 12 days of my son being here on the farm, he was shot at while patrolling the boundary.
Gunfire has been the order of the day.
You know, lazima uvumilia. This is our land. This was my father, my grandfather. And when the shooting got very bad, we would have her lying on cushions in the sitting room, away from the bullets, trying to keep her safe. But that's not good for an old lady.
Yes, sisi meumia na njaa. Hata maji hakuna. Meenda mashamba ya watu, mepata nyasi lakini maji hakuna.
Laikipia County Commissioner Onesmus Musyoki acknowledges that there is strife here, but is quick to state that the problem is not as big as it might seem.
Laikipia is stable at the moment. It's not like it is being depicted in certain quarters. We admit that we have some problems in a few farms. And we have restored a lot of normalcy in most of those farms. It's only 3 farms that we are dealing with.
Laikipia, traditionally it's a very peaceful county. You know, there's not a lot of maneno, a lot of siasa.
Naona tungari nasemekana ya serikali. Sijui serikali inafanya kazi gani.
This being an election year, the dynamics too are different, she thinks.
We want to ensure that all those illegal aggressors are removed from that farm. And that is a commitment that we have done. As we speak, there are quite a number of officers in the 3 farms.
Polisi kikuja na pichana kwa mstoni. Hawa kitoka na sisi naingia kwa ng'ombe.
Contrary to claims that Britain had issued out a travel advisory to its citizens, it was clarified that what had been sent out was instead an alert.
I think that the correct position is that the communication that was issued by the British FCO was an alert. Because in the same communication, they also talk about areas that are not affected by the non-essential travel area zones.
For now, they only hope that the issue will be resolved speedily, whether it is just about the fight for pasture or politics coming into play. Carol Derry, KTN News, Rumuruti, Laikipia County.